you say you gained 60 pounds of water on a car ride here because you're sitting up? That's not reality. Do you have a medical degree I don't know about? Seriously? You telling me if you were able to move, you would eat better?
Hello,
How y'all doing?
and welcome back to my 600-pound podcast. I am Jen.
And I'm Jess.
And today we are doing Season 8, Episode 8, Carlton and Shantel.
Yes, this episode aired back in February 19th, 2020. That was 5 years ago.
Oh my god. Oof.
Wow.
Half a decade. We're back to the old episodes. We're done Season 13, so back at the old stuff.
Exactly. Ugh. But I'm sure some of you have already seen Carlton and Chantel's brand new Where Are They Now episode. For those who had trouble finding it, apparently it's, where is it, Jen?
I found it in Hulu in the Season 7 section of Where Are They Now?
Which is so weird.
I don't know.
Because it's not Season 7. It's the newest episode that just aired of Where Are They Now? This is so confusing.
And we're trying to hunt for what's coming next week, and we can't figure it out.
Yeah. It looks like possibly Cedric and Lindsay are up next for a new episode of Where Are They Now? That should be airing on Wednesday. What day is that? The 26th of February.
Mm-hmm.
And at 8 p.m. on TLC. That should be airing. But I can't find any other information. And then also, originally, I thought it was going to be someone named Paul for Where Are They Now? But that information has now disappeared.
So we don't know what's coming next week at all. Sorry.
We do not know. This is complicated things a little bit, but we're going to figure it out this week. I'm hoping to post a schedule, our March schedule, sometime in the next week.
If we don't know Where Are They Nows are coming out, it's kind of hard.
Ugh, I know. It sucks. It really sucks.
Yeah, it's very confusing.
TLC's really screwing us over on this one.
Yeah. They're really,
Fucking rude.
Be great if you would at least give us a schedule, because their website's horrible and doesn't say anything.
Oh, yeah. The website fucking sucks. And no one's responding to my emails at TLC, Megalomedia. Nobody is. So it's great. We're just in the dark.
Yeah, great. Yeah. But
so frustrating.
Mm-hmm, but I know what you're gonna ask. I don't think I watched anything this week, so
wow,
literally nothing.
Wow. I started doing a little rewatch of Criminal Minds. I started watching season 1 just for shits and gigs, because I watched it like probably 10 years ago, and at first like, I don't even know when it first came out, but I started watching it like 10 years ago, and I only got through like the first 4 seasons, and I really liked it because I really like that kind of like crime drama, like special victims type crimes, like the kidnappings and the murders and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And like the crazy cases. So I'm kind of getting back into that again.
Yeah, I've never watched it. I should watch it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. It's really creepy. Some scenes are pretty creepy. I like it.
Oh, I did lie. I did watch the Gabby Petito thing on Netflix, the new one, American Murder.
How was it?
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah.
Nothing you haven't heard before, but it's okay. It's good.
Yeah. I gotta watch that. that next. I know. I have to catch up on Scamanda on Hulu.
I haven't started. I also listened to like the first episode of the podcast, and then I forgot to listen again.
Are you kidding me?
I know.
I couldn't stop listening to Scamanda.
Couldn't put it down.
That's kind of how I felt like with the show at first, but I watched like the first 2 episodes, and I got to catch up. I think there's more out.
Yeah.
I put a pause on Lost, although I really like Lost.
I'm falling off of it. It's too many episodes.
I know. It's so bad. Oh, this is so bad. We have too many shows, so little time, on top of work, our own personal lives, all this other crap going on.
Yeah, can you all sign up for Patreon so we don't have to go to work?
Jennifer!
Everybody, go on over to Patreon, $5.
Stop it. Do not listen to her, guys.
Only if you want.
Goodness. We're not that desperate.
Really cool.
Do not listen to Jen, please. Although that would be amazing, but I totally get it. Oh, money doesn't grow on trees. Yeah, and I can't think of anything else that I've been watching new. I finished that 700 some page book for Valentine's Day. I think I already talked about that. I can't remember if I did or not. Did I talk about that?
I think you did.
I think I did, yeah. I started reading a new book. I already forgot the title. It's something My Blood, Your Bones. It's like a Peter Pan kind of modern retelling, but like with fantasy elements. It's pretty interesting so far. What?
Like Luigi Mangione then as Peter Pan? I'm kidding.
No, what the fuck?
I'm joking.
Jesus.
Like a Peter Pan thing, you know, but he's not stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. He's just
That's Robin Hood.
stealing. Oh, what am I? Who's Peter Pan? Oh,
Peter Pan. the fucking the guy with the pointy green hat.
And I'm mixing all of my Disney up. Whoops.
I cannot believe Peter Boy's the boy that doesn't want to grow up. Robin Hood's the guy. Robin Hood is the guy stealing from the rich to give to the poor.
We just I've been huffing carpet. We just got our carpets replaced, so I've just been huffing new carpet chemical smell for like 2 days straight.
Oh my!
It's messing with my brain.
Girl, you're inhaling those fumes.
Yeah, I got these fumes going on.
Jesus Christ. But where the fuck were we talking about?
That book.
Yes.
Your Glass, My Blood, whatever it's called.
My Blood, Your Bones. It's pretty good so far. It's pretty good. It starts out with this girl who's like, dad dies and she goes back to her childhood property and she's about to burn the whole house down when she hears a noise and she goes into the basement and she finds her childhood friend Peter like hung up on the wall, like chained to the wall. Yeah. It's pretty crazy, but it's good. I like it.
Okay.
The Peter Pan retelling is extremely loose on the retelling.
It's a loose-fitting blouse, you would say.
Ill-fitting blouse. Christ almighty. All right, but other than that, I got no new media this week. As always, guys, please comment, though, in the Facebook group what you're reading, watching, listening to. Oh, speaking of listening to, I started listening to Poppy.
Okay.
I was going to say, I don't know if you've heard of her.
I've heard of her. I know she's been doing like the metal stuff.
Yeah. I've been listening to her metal stuff and it's really good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I'm in a mood to listen to like some screamo heavy metal. And then I randomly found her. And then also I've been listening to a lot of Gojira. Have you heard of them?
Oh, yeah. The French
band.
Yeah. They did the Olympics.
Yes. Their song from the Olympics is actually really good. I can't stop listening to it.
It got some bops.
It's a bop. And they have some other bops as well.
Oh, okay. I'll have to listen to it.
If you guys like screamo, metal, heavy metal kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not into dad rock, though. Okay? I just want to make that very clear.
No dad rock here.
No dad rock. I mean, I do like Linkin Park, but only their first 2 albums. And I do not like Shinedown. Don't recommend that to me. That kind of thing. Those kind of things. I'm not into Shinedown or, what's the other one? Breaking Benjamin. Or Nickelback, although I did kind of like some Nickelback hits in high school in like 2004.
But that's different. That was
don't look at
the
me.
Time it was out. Not now.
Exactly. Don't look at me. Far Away was a bop.
Oh, yeah. Photograph? I mean, I looked out the window on the way to school thinking about that while the song was playing.
Shut the fuck up.
You can't say you didn't look out the window listening to Photograph. When you're dry.
That was me, but far away. Ew. This doesn't leave the group chat, guys. Okay? Yeah. This stays here. Oh, gosh. All right. I guess are we going to get into it?
Yeah, let me get my notes up. Right. Oh, my God. They disappeared. Oh, there they are. All right.
Disappeared? Girl, get ready. Oh, the people are going to be angry.
So their last name, Oglesby?
We got Carlton and Shantel Oglesby. Oglesby.
I would die if that was my last name. That's rough. That's a rough last name.
I mean, our last name's already complicated to pronounce.
But no, this is just like,
so I kind of understand.
Oglesby. I would be like, oh, ogre. It sounds like ogre. It's bad.
Oh, like Shrek?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Shrek. Oh my gosh. All right, so in this episode, again, this aired February 19th, 2020, which was exactly 5 years ago.
Yikes.
Kill me now. Kill me now. All right, so we have Carlton Oglesby, who is 24 years old, 700 plus pounds. And then we've got Shantel Oglesby, who is 31 years old and 600 plus pounds. At first, I thought they were a couple, and then I realized, oh, this is a brother and sister duo.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I enjoy going back to these older episodes just because they actually have the fucking weights. They're actually telling us what to prepare for.
Thank God.
Unlike season... What was it?
13.
We just did season 13 where it was like, weight unknown. And I'm like, shut up. Shut up.
Shut the hell up.
What do you mean weight unknown?
They know.
So stupid.
So they are from Columbus, Ohio. And we get into their house, and Carlton's bedroom is actually right in front of the front door. He doesn't really have a bedroom. Not gonna lie, it's a mess. It's a hot mess. Sorry.
His bedroom. Okay, we got to pause right here and we got to talk about this bedroom because not only is the floor fucked up, there's like shit stains on the walls.
Sorry.
Sorry, man, but there is a bag on the desk that is blurred. It's the only object in the room that is blurred.
So it's either...
And I assume it's because of like a brand or something. It's probably like a McDonald's bag or whatever, but still, come on. There's two dirty mattresses on the floor, but it also could just be like the box spring and then a mattress on top. Dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Carlton's not even laying on the mattress. He's laying on the chair.
Yeah. It's bad.
It's bad. It's bad. This room looks disgusting. This home looks disgusting. I apologize. Apologies. So we opened this beautiful scene of Carlton in this beautiful room, and he yells out to someone named Cash. And I'm like, who the fuck is Cash? Cash is his younger brother.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the first thing Carlton says after the word Cash is, I gotta poop.
Ooh.
Just
rough.
Just a beautiful scene. Already, I'm like, I'm in. I love this episode. I am sold in it.
Already better than season 13.
Oh, this opening scene, like the first minute, honestly, is better than all of season 13 combined. Because we got the dirty walls, the dirty floor, the dirty mattress. I gotta poop. Just incredible. I gotta poop.
His poor younger brother, he's like, I gotta poop. So his younger brother brings him a bucket and a trash bag to go poop in. I didn't know we were roughing it in the house, but unfortunately, they don't show it, obviously, but I think that's where he poops, is this bucket with a trash bag.
So I have something to say about this poop situation. So the brother, Cash, brings out, like you said, the plastic bin, but it's like one of those little mini trash cans. And Carlton is sitting on what looks like an office chair.
Yeah, he is.
Like one of those, not like an office, like a swivel chair on wheels, but like when you're at like a conference meeting or whatever, and there's like those random little chairs. It looks like that with some padding on the bottom, like a fabric padding on the bottom. And he sits on it, and that's where he shits.
What?
And I'm like, where does the poop go?
No.
Because he sits on it, and then he poops.
No, they don't show that. No. They don't. They cut out him actually pooping, obviously.
Well, how does he poop, though? Because he can't do a squat. He has to sit on something to poop.
He probably laid on... Okay, this is the free episode. I'm not going to say what I was about to say, but... No, they cut it out where he actually goes to the bathroom, and then he's just back on that chair. Because, there's no hole cut out in that chair. They didn't DIY.
No, there's no hole. But unless he put his butt cheeks, I'm sure his butt is large enough for him to sit on the seat and have his butthole
what?
You can put a bucket under his butthole.
We're not doing this. He did it, and there was a different way he was doing that because they cut it, and he's back to sitting in that office chair, and then No.
I'm still gonna say he was somehow balancing the back of his butt cheeks on the office chair, and his butthole was like in the air.
It migrated up to the lower back area and went out the back hole of the chair.
No. I mean, he's sitting on the very edge of the chair, but then the chair, I feel like, would topple over.
Yes.
I don't know how he did this.
Chris Angel mind freaked it, so don't worry about it.
Somehow the poop got into the bag and the trash can.
Do you ever wish, like, you're like,
what?
Like, how convenient would it be where if you have to poop, like a long, almost tail light comes out and you can just like put it next to you if you're doing something else, and you can just have like a long tube and everything goes out and then it just goes back into your body and you don't have to stop what you're doing. Maybe that's how he...
What the fuck are you talking about?
Maybe that's how he did it.
What are you talking about? A tube?
Like a long tube.
Where is this tube going?
It's like a tail and it goes in and out of your body. I don't know. It's these fumes. It's these carpet fumes.
What kind of furry shit are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm so tired. Because it just got me thinking, how convenient would it be for these people if they didn't have to like get up? Almost like a catheter.
Are you talking about a catheter, but for your butt?
Yes, catheter like that.
You're over here talking about a tail that can go inside your butt.
Catheter.
What the hell?
Oh my god. Where were we?
What the hell? We were talking about him pooping. We are 5 minutes into the episode, guys.
How convenient.
20
nurses, come on. How convenient if you could catheter the other side too. Am I wrong?
I mean, yeah, that actually, because they do have to lift up and put a bedpan in, but
that would be so convenient.
It would be, oh my gosh. I feel like that would be just a nightmare, though, having to get tubed up.
Okay. Where are we? Okay, so.
Okay. Oh, he's about to bathe.
Yes.
So he asks Cash to go, after he poops and shits in the bucket, and he's sitting in the office chair. He asks his brother Cash to fill a bowl of water and soap. And Cash fills like this tiny little like
tub.
Oh my God. What was that? Like not even a tub.
Like a Tupperware.
It was like a little Tupperware. Well, it wasn't Tupperware. It was metal.
Like a little
a bowl.
Yeah.
Not a large bowl, but a regular sized bowl. Fills it up with hot water and soap and a washcloth, and then hands it to him. And that's what Carlton's got to use to wash his body in the office chair. Sitting in the office chair he just pooped on. Yeah,
he's sitting in that office chair, and I'm like, oof, let's lay a towel down. No, he doesn't.
Oh, no.
That's gross. So this is...
No, he...
Yeah.
Oh. I was going to say he just gets water all over the floor.
Yeah. No wonder the flooring is really messed up.
Oh.
But this is when we find out his sister Shantel lives upstairs. And we go up there and we see her in bed with her husband, Michael. And they have a little girl in the bed with them. Her name is Treasure. That's their daughter. And Shantel explains that they live in her mom's house. So it's it's mom's wife, Elaine. It's Shantel, her husband, Michael, their 3 kids, and then the 2 brothers, Carlton and Cash, all in this house.
Christ.
So there's 9 people in this household. And did you see the drawing behind them on the wall? Mm-hmm. There was a drawing.
Yeah, they had some gorgeous art.
But the one just reminded me so much of that hyperpigmentation drawing.
Yes.
We posted the video in the Facebook group.
Oh my God. Everyone, please go watch that video. It's amazing. Oh my God. But you forgot to paint the picture of the room. So you walk into this room and there's a man sleeping in the bed and Chantel sitting up and her legs are spread. Her gooch is out and blurred. And she's wearing a beautiful red blouse. And then the walls also match her blouse.
Red.
Okay. All red. And all of a sudden, like, you see the man roll over and he's like, "Good morning, Treasure." And I'm like, oh, that's a sweet nickname for her. And then you just see a child pop out from between them. And I'm like, where the fuck did this child come from? Just popped out of nowhere. And then we see Shantel. She gets up into another office chair.
These people love a good
And I'm
office.
like, hers is red. Her office chair is red. It matches her blouse and the walls.
They love a good, love to feel like they're in the office. So
Oh my god.
It's pretty messy. Like, I mean, it is what it is. And this is when we see they have another son, Michael Jr. comes in. I think he is the oldest. They have 3 of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Michael Jr. and then they have a daughter, Royal, and then Treasure, which their kids are so freaking cute.
I know, they're so cute.
They got some cute ass kids. But so Michael is going to go take the kids to school and get them ready. And then he's going to get her and Carlton something to eat on his way back. And so while that's all, I guess, going on, she takes herself to the bathroom on the 2nd floor. And she showers, actually gets into the shower. She like gets a loofah and like washes herself with soap and water and everything, does like a full shower. And she's explaining that it's been years since she's been out of the house.
Yeah, to go outside. She barely even goes downstairs.
Yeah. She said it's really hard for her to get around, and especially going up and down those stairs. So we see her husband, Michael, come back from dropping the kids off and getting them food. And first off, he calls Carlton Red, which I'm like, sup, Red? And I'm like, what's with the red? What's with the color red?
I thought Red as in the character Red from, what's that movie? Oh my God. The Green.
I immediately was thinking not that 70s show.
Oh, that's true. But not the Green Mile. What's the other one? The prison one. Michael Dufresne. What's his face? Oh my God.
I don't know. Shawshank?
Yes, Shawshank.
Is it Shawshank? Yeah, I don't know.
But one of the characters is Red. Played by what's his face? Wow, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not painting this picture at all.
Those fumes.
I know.
They got to you. Okay. But Michael hands Carlton this bag. Or not a bag, a plate. And he's like, all right, man, I got your McDonald's fries right here. And I got you 5 cheeseburgers, some chicken nuggets, and 2 apple pies, and a large drink.
Jesus. How do you not
5 cheeseburgers?
Ew. Yikes.
Wow.
McDonald's.
Wow. Okay, we got McDonald's yesterday, and I'm telling you that one, I think, what did I get? A McDouble and a small fry filled me up for hours.
Oh my God. No, not even that. We got McDonald's and I feel like I got a massive headache after we ate it. Oh, like a really bad headache.
Oh no.
You
didn't say anything.
I know, but it was like a couple hours. It was probably when I finished that coffee and I just was at that last thrift store, I was like, I'm getting a massive headache. I think it was just coffee. The sugar, I think.
Why didn't you say something?
I don't know, because I was getting ready to go home anyway. I was like, I'll just go home.
Oh my God, you're such a booger.
Yeah.
Jesus. God, but seeing all those burgers on a plate together, and I'm like, that's how they got into this situation.
Yes.
Because then he goes upstairs and gets Shantel basically the same exact meal, except hers looked like there were more burgers on the plate. But then again, I was not counting.
Maybe Michael ate some of it too.
No, God, I hope so. So Carlton says that he tries to starve himself, but it's impossible though, because he's like always hungry and he can't stop eating. And so this is when Shantel starts talking and she's like, this food, it's like a drug to me. Like, okay, Edward Cullen, calm down. Calm down. God. So we get their backstory. So growing up, Chantel's talking and she says, food was kind of how they felt love and felt safe. Their dad was in the military, so they moved around a lot. She said she hated it because she was always the new kid and didn't have any friends, whatever. So her and Carlton got really close. They are 7 years apart, though. And I'm like, that's a big age gap.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
But I don't know what ages they were like when things were happening. But she did say when she was 9 years old, so Carlton would have been 2, she realized that her mom was being abused by their dad. She said she would shield Carlton from the abuse and turn on music and then go sneak him some snacks. their mom started to pick up on the fact that food made them feel better. So then their mom would start to feed them snacks and sneak them junk food because the dad did not allow junk food in the house.
He was not happy.
So we briefly see the mom, Rashini, like, briefly for like a minute. And then we never see her again. No. And she did talk about how I snuck in the food because their dad didn't want any food in the house. And so when Shantel was 13, she was about 350 pounds. Carlton was 5 or 6, and he was about 200. She said their dad started to get really upset with their weight gain. And so when Carlton was about 10, he says that his dad got worse. And so he says his mom took the kids and ran.
Yeah.
This is when we see mom again for, I think, the last time. And she's like, we actually escaped. They went to an abuse shelter from the military.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like, wow. That's kind of sad that, you know. The military does have abuse shelters. Yeah. Like, oof. Yeah. But Carlton explained, you know, when they were at the shelter, though, everyone was so happy. It was like a joyous occasion because they got out of that situation from their dad. And they ate so many desserts.
Yeah. And this is when Carlton said he was 11 at this point and over 300 pounds. So he started to get teased a lot. And he actually got suspended from school for leaving after lunch to go get more food from somewhere else. Dangerous, also.
Wild. Just how? Right? I mean, wow. My God. So Carlton explains that, you know, their mom had to work really hard because she was constantly having to buy new school uniforms for them. And I'm like, good God. Like, when it's getting that bad to where you have to buy multiple school uniforms in one school year for your kids, like...
Oh, yeah, because I just realized, I guess. So we went to, for high school, like a school that required, like, uniforms. And...
Yeah, we went to
like for our 4 years of high school. And I guess I just realized we just kept the same exact uniform, like, for all 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. We did. And we shared uniforms.
Share them.
Like sizes and everything.
Just split them up. But damn, that's crazy.
Sheesh, I know.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure we kept the same size throughout all 4 years.
We never had to get another one. And then you can just, like, you were able to, like, send them back to the same place you bought them when you were done school. So that's what we did. You just kind of, it was not a rental, but you would just return them to this place once you were done. But I can't imagine every single year probably having to get your kid brand new uniforms. That sucks.
Multiple times a year.
That's insane.
That's wild. That's just wild. So... Shantel mentioned she graduated high school in 2003, and this is when she went off to college. And I'm like, she graduated in 2003. But then I'm like,
wait,
how is she 31? This aired in 2020. That was 5 years ago.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. But she said she did go to college, and Carlton said when she left, he felt really alone because it was just him left. So he kept eating. So by he was 15 years old and over 400 pounds, and he actually ended up leaving high school and got his GED at 18 because he was about 500 pounds at this point. And then Shantel, when she was 20, she was no longer able to go to her classes in college because she was around 400 pounds. So she unfortunately had to just drop out. And she said she just ate in her apartment until one day her friends finally convinced her to go out, like, for a night on the town, have some fun. And that's actually how she met Michael. Yeah. She says, at first, I didn't pay him any attention. Like, she had never had a serious relationship before. But he was different. Yeah. And Michael goes on to say that, like, when he saw her, he knew she was the one. And, it's cute. Aww. He said, That's very nice. And it only took him a year of dating, and then Michael asked her to marry him. And she actually lost weight for the wedding. And we see this photo of her where she looks like crazy skinny. Yeah. And I was like, what the hell? She apparently lost a ton of weight for the wedding.
I was like, holy hell. But shortly after the wedding, she found out she was pregnant. And she said she gained a lot of weight. She said how many times a day did she say she ate
she
pizza?
said she ate 2 to 3 pizzas a day.
Like twice?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So she said she gained a lot, and at 23 years old, she gave birth to Michael Jr. And then 6 months after that, she was pregnant again, and then had her daughter Royal at age 25, and she was up to 540 pounds. And then at age 27, she had her daughter Treasure, and she was close to 600 pounds. At that point, she was no longer mobile, like really mobile, so they had to move back home with her mom. I'm like, oh gosh.
Yeah, that sucks because they needed the help.
This is when we get, yeah, they needed the help because she couldn't get around with all 3 kids. And this is when we get back to Carlton, and we have a guest in Carlton's room on the table. Did you see?
What was it?
He had a cinder block.
Oh, a cinder who?
A cinder who? There's this random cinder block just sitting on his table right next to him. And I'm like, what is this doing here? Why is it here?
For his construction job that the office chair is for. Yeah, that's super random. That's very odd.
That was so fucking random. And this is when it gets even better, because then Michael tells us, he's like, yeah, me and my sister don't go out. And
you
so
said Michael, you mean Carlton?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I meant Carlton. Jesus Christ. Carlton saying he doesn't get out much, and neither does Shantel, but he likes to spend his time online. And this is when he mentions Monica. He says, I've been talking to this girl named Monica online. We've never met, but I would love to meet her someday. And I'm like, oh, catfish, hell fucking yeah, bring it the fuck on.
I thought for sure this was our Catfish 600-pound crossover episode. I was like, there's no way he's talking to a woman named Monica online and she's real. No.
I know.
Way.
I mean, we've already had one Catfish crossover
that's
with
right. Yes.
Ashley T.
Yes.
Because she was on an episode of Catfish and My 600-Pound Life. Oh, gosh. But again, I think I mentioned this in Patreon. One of the Patreon episodes about my dream crossover show was like all these TLC shows in one, where it's like a couple, say it's like Cody and Robin Brown from Sister Wives are seeking a sister wife, but they're seeking a sister wife, like seeking the show Seeking Sister Wife overseas, bring in 90 Day Fiance, but then she isn't who she says she is. It's actually like Josh Duggar in prison. So you bring in the Seeking Sister Wife, 90 Day, the Duggars, and then there's an overweight person.
There's a whole spiel.
All these other things.
It's a whole spiel.
There's a little person as well.
It's so good.
The whole thing.
And in the end, I think it ends up being Josie Duggar or something. At the very end.
Yeah. Something like that. Oh my God. Honestly, my dream show. Dream fucking show. But anyway, so this is when we see Shantel go downstairs because she says it's really hard for her and Michael. God. Jesus Christ. It's really hard for her and
Carlton
to go downstairs or to see each other a lot. And so she makes the trip downstairs with Michael's help, and they're getting some snacks or whatever. And she's going to go hang out with Carlton. And then we hear a knock at the door, and I'm like, oh my God, is this Monica? No. It is not Monica. It's the pizza delivery guy. There's several boxes of pizza. There's a whole pan of Cinnabons, sodas, garlic bread. And I'm like, oh, they're really starting off strong.
The whole pizza part. I guess the biggest thing is, why buy soda when you're buying a pizza? It's already so expensive. Just drink water.
I know.
Just get water.
Yeah. Seriously.
But
good God, it's a lot. So
Shantel says it's her fault that they eat terribly because of like how they went and grew up. And Michael's talking about how he's worried for Shantel and he doesn't want her to die before they see the kids grow up. And Carlton says he wants to have a life, he wants to be social, have friends, and meet Monica because they've never met. They've known each other for a year though, but have never met.
I love that. Oh. Can't wait. So we finally get to month 1. All right. And so they've decided to try to move to Houston. All right. They're just going to straight up pack everything and go. So let's see. Chantel is packing with the kids. She says, this is annoying. She's like, I don't know if this doctor can help. I don't know if, we get all the way down there. I don't know if I'm going to move my whole family. And he says he can't help me. What are we going to do? Girl, the cameras are here.
It's 8 seasons in.
You're done.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're done. Come on. Christ almighty. So, Jesus Christ. So then Carlton is asking Cash to help him move and put all his gaming stuff away. And this is when we see Carlton's like whole gaming setup. Mm-hmm. He's got like what looks like a gaming computer, like a PC, a Switch. He's probably got an Xbox or a PlayStation, whatever, somewhere. Probably. And he's just putting all these cords in like a clear trash bag. And I'm like, that's going to be a bitch and a half to unpack.
Can you label something, please? Stressing me out.
God. The way they were packing was stressing me out. So this is when Carlton tells us he told Monica about the move. And she wants to come with him.
Never met. Never met before.
Never met. She's going to drop her whole life, whatever life she had, and move down to Houston to be with them. They're in Columbus, Ohio, by the way.
I can guarantee this girl probably had no fucking life. I guarantee. Sorry, that's mean, but I can guarantee it.
It's like, not to be mean, but there's some people out there who claim they have no friends, that are like, I don't want friends. I don't trust people. I can't trust people. But then they have a partner, and then that partner of theirs becomes their entire life, and then they have no personality outside of that partner. This is kind of giving those vibes.
But they've never met, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this girl, Monica, says that she doesn't want to lose Carlton and wants to come move with them. So she is coming over to the house to meet for the first time and move with them now.
Oh my
this
God.
Is really. Where is her family? Maybe friends?
Where's
anyone being, hey, maybe don't do this? You don't know this person.
This is wild. So Monica's running late and Carlton is worried about how their first meeting's going to go, or if she's even going to show up. He's saying that he's in love with her. They've been talking for like a year or so. And then someone opens the front door. And I'm like, it's going to be one of the kids. No, it's Monica. Shocked. She's a real girl. She's a real girl.
That she's actually here.
Could not believe it. He got up so fast to give her a hug. He moved so fast to give her a hug. And then they kiss on the lips, and then he's crying. I can't tell what the hell she's doing. And then Carlton says to her, have a seat. And he points to the dirty mattress on the floor.
I would be like, this is what I'm getting into.
I would have poked my head into that apartment and been a house and been like, I got the wrong house. I'm so sorry.
Taxidermy fox that's sitting cross-legged with the crazy. That would have been me. Like,
yes. Is this your house?
Have a seat. On that mattress. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm being a huge.
Let me
bitch,
just say,
but that mattress.
I'm not.
Sorry.
I used to do home visiting. Sorry. I used to do home visiting, though, where I would like basically do like casework, and I'd go to families' homes and like go over with them like child developmental educational things, whatever. And some people's homes, I literally had to like throw my clothes off as soon as I got home, because they would have bed bugs, they would have lice, they would have roaches. I sometimes had to sit on my bag because there was no clean place for me to sit. It was a lot. I one time sat in dog pee.
Ew.
Yeah.
I would burn my clothes.
It was, yeah, I have an office job now, thank Jesus, but oh God. So this is when Monica's talking to us and she's like, his weight doesn't bother me. And I'm like, okay. Carlton, though, he smiles so big and he has dimples and you can tell he's so happy and it's actually really sweet. But also I'm like, I know, you guys just met and you're going to drive how far down to Houston?
He just seems
to live together.
So nice that I'm like, what are you doing with this girl? I don't know. I feel like he's more of, this is weird. I feel like he's more of a catch than she is. Because what kind of woman, like, you've never met me and you're going to throw away your whole life to me? I don't know. I'd be kind of like, what? I don't know. I'd be kind of weird. I don't know, man. Yeah.
Did she have a job? Where was her family?
Something seems super weird. I don't know.
No other obligations? She's just going to up and move?
I hope that maybe they've been FaceTiming the whole time, talking on the phone, FaceTiming with family with them. That's what I'm hoping for, I think, to happen. Hopefully.
I don't know, man. Christ almighty. I don't know.
Because
I don't know. I don't know. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Better. I just can't imagine this person you've been talking to online for a year and just like, I mean, it's like 90 Day Fiance though. Some of those people have been talking to someone for a year and move to a totally different country and they've never met except online.
Yeah.
And they moved to a whole country.
Because like
she's only moving states.
God. Yeah, because at least like some of the 90 Day Fiancés, they met in person. Maybe like they were there for like a study abroad or like they met that way where it's like
a vacation.
So it's like a little better than just like, oh, we talked online for like a couple months and now they're moving here. That's where it's like, okay.
I don't know. There's still so many couples on 90 Day that are exactly like that though, where they are meeting for the first time, moving to another country. It's weird. It's so weird. It is so crazy, especially on, I think it's the other way. And maybe before the 90 days, there's a lot of that.
No, that's crazy.
I don't know. It's just weird. I can tell Monica has like no friends.
What if she's got a million friends?
I don't know. She just seems like one of the, I don't know. She just seems like one of those girls that's just like her partner is her whole personality. You know, I'm not friends with other girls because they cause drama. I don't have friends.
Hopefully we're wrong, Monica. Hopefully.
I don't know, Monica. I hope so. I hope we're wrong. Christ almighty. So, okay. It's the next day. God, did Monica sleep over?
Yeah, she's moving. Where did she?
Oh my God.
You know what? I don't want, never mind. I don't want to know. Never mind.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
So they're about to get on the road. So, Shantel is really, Chantel's nervous because they're a day late because they're still packing. And they rented a bigger car for Chantel's family, and Carlton and Monica are going to drive Chantel's van. And Chantel is kind of like, I'm really stressed out. I've only been in a car, you know, I only do like 20 to 30 minute rides. I can't do much more than that. And so they're finally getting in the car, and she gets in the passenger side, and Michael, her husband, is just like, suck it in, suck it all in.
The way he said suck it in, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Do you really think her sucking it in is going to do anything?
Not at all. Also, the car they rented looks smaller than the van they had. Did anyone else see this?
Yeah, I was a little confused. I thought the van was the rented car.
So. I don't think it was.
I don't get it, man.
No, it definitely wasn't.
I don't know. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. So, okay. I love how they were still finishing packing and they just started throwing shit in clear, like, plastic bags. Like, forget the boxes, just throw shit in bags. And the kids are all, like, grabbing the bags like they're the little miners, the dwarves from Snow White. They're, like, holding those bags over their shoulder like, oh, my God. Like, hi-ho, hi-ho. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so I saw they left a ton of stuff in the house, though. And it looks like they left the red poop chair that Shantel had.
Of course, I just want to know.
So, okay, I guess there's still people living in the house because I don't think we see Cash, the younger brother, ever again in this episode. And same thing with their mom and mom's wife.
Yeah. They're staying behind.
Yeah, so I think those 3 are probably still in the house. Maybe that's why they were still able to leave stuff behind. But I hope, they got rid of those office chairs.
Yes.
Okay. And, okay. Well, before Michael tells Shantel to suck it in while shutting the car door, though, Shantel leaves the house and she's got a little baby carrier on her front. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what baby is that? It is another little white dog with shit in their eyes.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Is going on the road with them.
Oh my God.
Yep. And this dog's got major shit in its eyes.
The dog wears that shit like eyeliner. Just smeared all in. I don't know. Just all over the place.
That's a look.
Oh,
that's God. A lip.
I don't know what's
that's
up.
That's a lip.
I saw somebody that had a little white dog with shit in its eyes. I don't know what all these people have with all these white dogs with shit in their eyes.
We had a little white dog with shit in her eyes.
That's what I said. We did have one. I would never get one again. I'm sorry. No. The upkeep.
I love Bichons. I love Bichon so much, but I could never. The amount of knee surgeries she had.
What?
Remember, Charlie had all those knee surgeries.
Did she like 1 or 2? I'm trying to remember. Did she have both?
She had multiple. I'm pretty sure it was like 3 or 4.
Oh wow, I forgot about this.
I want to say, yeah.
Oh, that poor dog. Oh my God.
Oh, I know. God, that poor animal. She went through it.
This poor dog. But all right. So
I was gonna say, speaking of going through it, though, remember our guinea pig, Jakey Poo?
Yeah. Oh, that poor thing.
He had to get a leg amputated, and what's crazy is our mom actually paid for him to get his leg amputated.
A guinea pig.
A guinea pig. A guinea pig. What's the craziest thing you all have done for a pet?
I know.
Good God. Ooh. All right. So they're on the road and we flash forward to Benton AR. Is that Arkansas? I think.
Yeah, that's Arkansas.
Okay. They are in a hotel. And Carlton's like, yeah, we've been on the road 3 days. It has not been easy. We can't do more than about 4 hours before we have to stop and eat or rest at a hotel. And so Carlton is like, we have to make these appointments. We have to get there. I will carry Shantel on my back if I have to. And I'm like,
okay.
Is that possible?
Is that possible?
Can you?
Why
can you?
That?
Can you? So I think their appointment is the following day, and they say they have to go at least 3 hours today, but Carlton wants to do the full 6.5 hours in order to get there. That way they still have time to like sleep there overnight,
unpack,
start to unpack, you know, a little bit of time to rest before their appointment tomorrow. So Shantel says that her swelling is really, really bad. Her legs are on fire. This trip has been really hard. They stop at a fast food place and we see like a text chain with Shantel and Carlton. That was weird. I kind of enjoyed it though.
Kind of.
As weird as it was.
I think this is the only time they've done this. Because it's Shantel is texting Carlton, the fast food farewell tour continues. And Carlton texts back, LOL, parting is such sweet sorrow.
Wow.
So they get a bunch of burgers and they're saying, oh, this is like our only option on the road. And
yeah, right.
Shantel says the trip would be so much harder without this food. And then they get back on the road and there's just this really long, like 20-second clip of Carlton just staring at like the camera on the dashboard. And I was like, why did we linger on this? Okay. But this is when Carlton and Monica get in a car accident. They get into a hit and run. Somebody like hit the side of them and like the front of the car. So it's all dinged up. Big deal. Monica's driving and she's like crying.
She keeps apologizing. She's like, I'm sorry. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's so awkward. It is so awkward.
So awkward.
Ugh. So Michael walks over and their whole, like the front tire is completely flat. Like completely flat. And it's just a mess. It's just a mess. And so Michael walks over And he's like, Monica, the way you were driving is not safe.
That's all he said.
Did he say anything else?
I don't
That's
think
all he
so.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so Carlton then tries to stick up for Monica. And he's like, hey, you can't talk to her like that. And Monica's like, no, leave it. It's like, it's fine. Like, I messed up the car. And this is when Carlton is like, I'm not dealing with my sister anymore. We have to go home. I'm done.
It's so dramatic over nothing really like that crazy.
Yeah.
Because that's Michael and Chantel's car. That she kind of.
And then.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked up now. And so Carlton's like, I can't believe Michael treated you like this. And I'm like what? This is like that phone call with Beth when Beth fucking called her wife. No.
Oh,
Gina. Wait. Gina. This is Gina. Gina called Beth and was like, go get us food. We want food. And her wife, Beth, was like, hey, as soon as I get home from work, I'll cook for you guys. Like, I'll just wait for me. I'm going to cook when I get home. And Gina was like, no, you need to pick up something for us to eat. And then as soon as she hangs up on her, Gina's mom is like, Gina, you shouldn't let Beth talk to you like that.
Yes, it's the same thing. Same energy.
Wow.
God. So he's like, look, you're not driving safe. I mean, whatever. Yeah. Like, and he's like,
and also,
I can't believe
you fucked up his car.
Like, all right, guys, calm. It's not that big of a deal. Well, it is, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, Carlton actually is like, he's like, we're gonna go home. I don't want to be around my sister anymore. And he texts Chantel, your husband is an ass with no manners. And then she texts back, hey, that's our car. He has a right to be upset. It's going to be a pricey fix. And Carlton says, I don't have any money to fix it.
Oh, God. This is so stupid. Like, this is so stupid. Because literally, Michael was very nice.
I know. Like, this family is very chill. We've seen some very wacko people, and they're, like, pretty normal and level-headed.
Yeah. Like, not once did he yell. Did he raise his voice? Did he call her names or anything? He just said, hey, you need to be more careful. Like, this is not good. My car is now effed up. The tire's flat. And granted, she did get hit by another person who, like, drove off. So maybe it's not her fault, but still, like, this is fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
So this is when Michael walks over to Chantel and he's like, oh my God, we don't have money to fix this either. And so Michael's like, all right, forget this. We're just going to go. They drive off and leave them there. And I was like, this is the drama. This is the drama I die for. Oh, I know. This is amazing.
But then the next scene, we get the black screen, white text. So it says on the 4th day of the trip to Columbus, Chantel's pain became unbearable, so she called the doctor and he told them to meet him at the hospital. But apparently also it wasn't ended up being a big deal with the car because everybody apologized after the hit and run. And they have to make up all the traveling today. So they're driving all day to get to the doctor in time because she's in so much pain. But the family made up. It was not that big of a deal.
Yeah, apparently they made up. This is so annoying because apparently, I can't remember who says this, but they said less than 30 minutes after we left, we got into a hit and run.
Yeah.
So it's like, my God, they didn't even make like the 3 hours that they wanted to make in one day. That was fucking crazy.
No.
So Michael's like, oh, not Michael. Carlton's like, we all said stuff we regret. It's so stupid. And so Michael and Chantel went back, helped them, and now they're driving over to the hospital because Chantel talked to Dr. Now and said she's experiencing pain. So this is when we get Dr. Now finally in the episode. He walks out into the ambulance bay and both cars pull in and Dr. Now introduces himself. He checks in on Chantel first. And then he checks on Carlton and he's like, you know what? We're also going to check you out too, because you both have been stuck in these cars for several days now. So Dr. Now is like, they look to be in very poor condition. It's like, if anyone ever describes me like that, I will just kill myself.
It's like you bring
game over.
Bring an item to the pawn shop. It looks to be in very poor condition. That's the vibe
Not the
giving
pawn
off.
shop.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Also, the way they park these fucking cars right next to each other so Chantel can barely get out. Why did you guys do that? Why?
Where was the thought? We're the drivers, Michael and Monica. What's the thought here?
Monica left her brains back home.
Did Monica have brains to begin with?
Probably
Look at what she
not.
walked in on. Oh, my God.
So they bring out a wheelchair for Shantel. She says she has numbness in her fingers and legs. And they get Carlton in a wheelchair too, and they bring him in the hospital to get checked out. And Dr. Now's like, okay, let me get the scale to weigh you guys. Let's find out your weights and everything.
Oh, yeah. Before this, they're talking about who's the enabler, like who gets people food. And so Michael was like, well, I guess I'm the enabler because I bring them all their food. And Dr. Now was like, well, yeah, and it looks like you're overweight too.
He's like, not that bad.
Michael's like, pause. No, I'm mobile. I'm not that big.
He's got some bones.
He's bigger than big boned. Yeah. But the way Michael's like, no, I'm not that big. Yeah. I'm mobile. It's like, you're really gonna say that in front of your wife? God damn.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not
bad.
That big.
So you're saying your wife is that big? Oh, wow.
Jail. Right to jail. Ugh. So okay, we bring the scale in. All right, and it's a whole mission to get Shantel up to the scale, get her on the scale and off. All right, so Shantel weighs in at 638 pounds.
Yes.
By the time they get her off the scale, she needs an inhaler to sit back down.
Pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. You want to do Carlton's?
Yeah, Carlton gets up on the scale, and he is 786 pounds. So between the both of them, they have to lose 1,100 pounds. So.
Holy hell. I totaled both of them weigh together 1,424 pounds.
Wow.
Which means Dr. Now wants them both to get down to around the 160s.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Which I'm like, ooh, God damn.
Dang. So next scene, we get them at their new place in Houston. It's been 2 weeks since they got down there. They're moved in. They both have to lose 60 pounds in 1 month, actually.
Damn.
And today is actually Thanksgiving, so they're taking the day off from the diet. So
this is where it begins.
The kids deserve a good Thanksgiving feast, so they're not going to go overboard. Yeah. They're going to eat small portions.
Yeah, right. Okay, I understand the kids definitely deserve a Thanksgiving, but maybe don't use so much oil. You can still make a healthy Thanksgiving. Maybe go harder on the vegetables, more veggies instead of breads. There's so much you can do to make a full Thanksgiving meal and still make it healthy. There's a lot you can do.
Just eat the turkey and just some veggies. Don't eat the mashed potatoes. Yeah. Don't eat the bread. Don't
eat pie. Yeah. I know. I mean, that's very difficult to do, but also come on, guys.
You're almost 800 pounds, Carlton.
Yeah. Holy hell. So, and then we get this scene of Monica and Carlton both sitting on this dirty ass bed. Ugh. I just, I can't. It's just that picture and that image of I hate to be mean, but that gamer couple that don't bathe. Have you seen that audio that's been going around on TikTok?
Which one?
Where it's I can't remember what it's called or where it's from, but it's something it's a couple talking to each other, and it's people reacting to it. And it's when you're at, the mall and there's that weird couple behind you and you overhear them and the audio is do you know why I punished you?
Ew.
Yeah. Tell me why. 'Cause I bit you.
Ew, what? I have not heard this, thankfully. Ew.
So gross. It is so gross. It is so gross.
I love those.
Oh my God. I'm going to
cringe.
Oh, it's definitely a cringe video for sure. Oh, that's kind of what they remind me of a little bit. And that couple that don't bathe, they both have matching Sonic hoodies or something. They have fursonas or whatever.
Ew, the fursona, and they wear fedoras, and the guy's your daddy's little princess. And they do like that finger thing that, ugh, ew, I want to literally kill myself. They go to Hot Topic.
I don't tell people. Yeah. This is why I tell people I don't like anime. Yeah. Like, I don't want anyone to know I like anime as I sit in my fucking anime room. But there's so many weirdos out there. Most of my clothes are from Hot Topic. Most of my band shirts, my anime shirts. Like, I'm pretty fucking nerdy, but I'm not like that. Do not lump me in with that.
Those freaks.
I bathe.
Yeah. Okay. Where were we?
I'm not like that. God, I don't know. Oh, guys, it is 50 minutes into the episode. I'm watching this, right? It's 50 minutes in. We're finally on month 2.
I was like, what the hell is taking so fucking long?
The second I saw month 2 pop up, I literally like shot up off the couch and I was like, I'm sorry, what? And I like clicked on it and I was like, we are 50 minutes in and we're only on month 2.
And we're almost an hour into this and we're only on month 2. Oh my God. All right, let's speed it up. So they're at Dr. Now's. We're at the office. We're getting waited. Cassandra calls him back. Carlton, he is 786. He's got to get below 725. He weighs in today at 771 pounds. He lost 15.
He lost 15 pounds. All right.
Was the dry turkey worth it? Was the dry turkey worth it?
That dry ass turkey wasn't worth it. So
Chewy.
Shantel needs to be 578 in order to hit her goal. So Shantel is 632 pounds. She lost 6 pounds.
Gotta start somewhere.
I'm sorry. Jesus. They both were like, oh, we worked really hard. And I'm like, I don't think you did.
No.
I don't think you did. God, so in this appointment, Dr. Now suggests that they separate to break up this dysfunctional dynamic that they had. Shantel immediately, we are not okay. That is an absolute not going to happen.
Okay, calm down, Brandy and Candy. Relax. Like, that's the vibe. We will not be separated. Okay.
Yeah, that's a little much. So Dr. Now, of course, is like, okay, well, have you guys thought about therapy?
Let's try therapy.
Let's try therapy.
Because he's like, if you don't, like, we'll have to put you in the hospital to do, like, the diet. Like, yeah, we definitely don't want to do that. So he's like, okay, let's try therapy. And he says he wants to see them in 2 months. And he wants them to each lose 120 pounds. That's kind of extreme.
Damn. That's, 60 pounds a month. That's like his usual, I feel like.
Yeah.
But to lump it up to 120 pounds in 2 months. I mean, when you say that, it's like an extreme number. Like, that's insane. But I mean,
yeah.
He does say you need to lose 60 pounds in 1 month or 70 pounds in 1 month.
Just sounds bad.
1 month. It's 1 month. So after that, there's a scene where they're in a building somewhere. And you just see Carlton struggling down a hallway. And I'm like, where the fuck are they?
Where are we?
Oh, I see Dr. Lola sign. Yeah. So they are seeing Lola. And why the fuck does Lola put them on that goddamn small ass couch? Both of them.
She doesn't have anything else, I guess. She tried to buy like the cute couch instead of like the practical couch. She's got that low back, tiny couch, leather.
Yeah.
Instead of being a little more practical. Then again, Dr. Paradise's couch, that situation Dr. Paradise has is horrible. With that couch in that little hallway.
That's set up. Like, you both know you're seeing large patients. Why don't you guys make your office a little bit more accessible?
A little more comfortable for them.
I know. I'm sure some people will be like, it's to push them to do better. And I'm like, okay, yeah, but also we don't need to like torture them.
Yeah. Definitely.
Guys.
So they mentioned they've never done therapy before, not sure what to expect. Lola asked about growing up, and they said they had a lot of abuse from their father. It was a domestic violence situation, and Carlton already has a lot of trouble talking about the childhood. He's like, no, like, I don't think that was part of it. I'm just lazy. And he starts describing that he's lazy and he doesn't like stuff. And she's like, you're describing depression, sir. And she's like, have you ever been treated for depression? What did he say? Is he on medication? I couldn't tell.
No, I don't think he is.
He's not on medication?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, man. But this was so interesting because Shantel does most of the talking and then Carlton does a little bit. This just reminded me of that time you, me, and our brother had to do like one therapy session together.
Yeah.
For something.
And I was like, I don't want to talk to this person.
I did all the fucking talking, and you and our brother just kind of sat there with your arms crossed like this.
Like, I don't want to be here. This is weird.
I didn't want to be there either, but I knew the more, like, if we just talk real quick, it'll be done. But you and him were like, I'm not talking.
But Lola mentions that they're definitely, Carlton and Shantel are in a codependent relationship. And she wants them to develop an autonomy and to be their own people. Mm-hmm. And so she mentions she wants Carlton to focus on his relationship with his girlfriend. And Shantel, she wants her to not baby Carlton because he's not a baby. He's not one of her kids.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
So
he's a 24-year-old man with a living girlfriend that he met off the internet.
Yeah. Oof. Yikes.
Oh my God. Christ. All right. So we got month 3 and we're at a grocery store, it looks like. Michael and Shantel and Carlton are all in the car. Carlton stays in the car because he doesn't know about how he's going to do with walking. And then Chantel's got like the motorized cart. Mm-hmm. So Michael and Shantel are driving around and they FaceTime Carlton, and Chantel's actually doing a pretty good job of looking at the calories, making sure she's getting the right meats. Yeah. And it sounds like, they've actually done some more education about what kind of food versus the first month where they were just kind of winging it. And that's why they didn't lose so much weight. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And now we're at month 4. We are just picking it up. I love this.
Yeah, so they're at Dr. Now's office today. They've been working hard. Mm-hmm. Shantel says she does not use her walker anymore and has not needed her inhaler. And she was 632 pounds. Today she has to be 512 pounds. And she gets on the scale and weighs in at 502 pounds. She lost... She lost 130 pounds for a total of 136 pounds. God damn.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That is wild. And so then Carlton jumps up. Carlton gets up. And he weighs in at 639 pounds. He lost 132 pounds for a total loss of 148 pounds.
Wow.
Mm. Damn! Wow. They lost so much weight. That is crazy. So Dr. Now comes in the room and he's all smiles. And so he says, Shantel, you're approved. Carlton, you're approved. You get a surgery. You get a surgery.
You're going to say tummy tuck. You get a tummy tuck. You get a tummy tuck.
I was about to say tummy tuck. Yeah, no. You get weight loss surgery. You get weight loss surgery. It was like fucking Oprah over here. God. And Dr. Now is just like, we're going to do tests on you both just to make sure. And it sounds like they're going to do their surgeries like the same time.
Yeah. I think he says a month and they're going to 1 month for surgery.
Yeah. 1 month.
1 month.
1 month.
So it's a week later. Right. They have 2 more weeks until surgery. They've been dieting and they've been exercising. Carlton, for his exercise, he's been walking around with Monica. And Shantel says for her
walking around Hot Topic.
Yeah, walking around the mall, getting a Jamba Juice. Shantel says that for her exercise, she has been doing the stairs because that's her enemy. Mm-hmm. So she goes to the living room and Michael's in there and she's like, oh, what are you doing? He's like spraying shirts. I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
Interesting.
I don't know.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that a little later.
Yeah. But she goes up and down the stairs. She's moving pretty quick down them. She's going pretty fast. Way faster.
Yeah, she was doing so much better.
Yeah. She does it like a couple times up and down, and that's her workout. Yeah.
Woo.
And
go, girl.
Now we're in month 5, and we're at the hospital with Shantel because she's having her sleeve today.
Woo!
And yeah, I mean, it is.
She's getting that sleeve, girl.
Nothing really crazy happens. It's just they do it and it's done and it's super fast.
No robot. I know. The surgery scenes were so quick. I mean, at this point, we've got like, 5 minutes in the episode? left.
Yeah, that's
Because
it.
they spent so long on month 1, which was wild. So then Carlton goes in and gets his surgery. Again, no robot. Dr. Nell's doing this all by hand, or, he's got the sticks in the tummy and he's just maneuvering the sticks himself.
He's
no
doing
robot.
analog. Yeah. And there is that hiccup where his heartbeat was slowing down a little bit. So they had to like pause a little on working on him. And then it just was fine after that. And everything was fine.
Yeah.
It was fine. Everything was fine. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're at month 6, and for a quick check-in, Carlton, his current weight is 544 pounds. After surgery, he lost 42 pounds for a total loss of 243 pounds. For Shantel, her current weight is 424 pounds. Since surgery, she has lost 31 pounds. And for a total loss of 215 pounds.
Wow.
Damn. That's crazy. Total, they've lost 450 pounds. 450?
Something. That's a lot.
Yeah. They're almost halfway to their goal, I think, of losing like 1,100 pounds.
Yeah, they are. It's literally halfway. Wow.
Yeah. So Carlton says that they are back on solid foods. He says they both feel really good and they've been on track with their weight loss, according to Dr. Now. Like they've been losing the amount of weight that he wants them to lose after the surgery. So Carlton says he has a lot of an easier time. Is that a phrase? A lot of an easier time?
I don't know. What is...
Carlton says he's having a much easier time. There we go.
Yeah.
That sounds right. Yeah, Carlton's having a much easier time moving around better, and he wants to get a job. He wants to like help contribute and work. So he's going to help Michael with his business. And I'm like, Michael has a business?
I thought we were going to go get a job at like out somewhere. Because Michael he has a t-shirt business.
He makes t-shirts. Michael has a press machine. And so Carlton wants to make money so he can take Monica out on a nice date.
Sorry. So sorry.
Say what you're gonna say.
No, just that.
Fucking say it.
I just want to make some extra pocket change to just take Monica out on a nice date, a Hot Topic at the mall, get a Jamba Juice.
What about paying for the bills?
I know.
Helping out with payments for things.
And why not get a job outside of the house? And when he said...
What about...
Huh?
I was going to say, what about health insurance, retirement, 401k?
No.
No.
This t-shirt thing, I was like, really, dude? I'm
honestly really fucking pissed we didn't see the design.
I know, I couldn't tell what it was.
I want to know what kind of shirts Michael makes. Because so fucking bad.
You've got one press. How many shirts are you really making? Like, is this a full-time thing? Like, I don't know.
Is this an Etsy shop? Like, what is this?
It would be one thing if it was like an Etsy shop where he's busting out like hundreds of orders. That's one thing. But
right.
Or is this just like
make
a couple a month kind of thing?
I don't know. I would love to know.
Me too.
I can see Michael making those shirts for like family reunions or when someone dies and they put their face in a cloud on the shirt. Yeah. Those kind of shirts I'm sure he makes.
Maybe for like a school, like the local soccer team, for a school. I don't know.
Oh my God. He probably makes those shirts. The one shirt that I found at the thrift store, the gender reveal shirt.
What did it say? Beauty or beats?
Well, it said, this t-shirt said, I don't care if you're beauty or beats. Nana still loves you anyway.
And it was like two babies on it. The girl baby was like playing with makeup, and the boy baby had like a pair of headphones
and like DJ equipment.
That's what Michael makes.
That's what Michael makes.
Definitely.
I'm like, what? I hate those gender reveal parties.
I know.
I'm sorry. If you had a gender reveal party, I apologize. But also, I'm just like, why? Who cares?
It's the ones where,
I'm sorry.
where people like blow off fireworks and get like crazy
Start fires.
No.
Do crazy shit.
If you want to just do a cute little one, okay. But don't be getting fireworks, renting cars, pink and blue cars, that kind of stuff. That's insane.
No, that is so ridiculous. I saw one that I really liked, and it's like a meme now where it's I can't remember if they had the poppers or whatever, and they didn't work. And then you see the grandma come out, and she's like, "I'm tired of this shit." She pulls off her wig, and her hair's dyed blue.
Oh, I saw that one.
I loved that one. I love that one. I saw another one that made me cringe so hard. It was this couple got like 2 wrestlers, one dressed in pink, one dressed in blue, and they like did a full-on WWE like thing in the backyard. It was so cheesy, and I was like, this is too long. I don't like that. I did not like that. I do not like that. If you're gonna have a gender reveal party, do it something really quick. Don't be extravagant, because you're also gonna have a fucking baby shower, dude.
Oh yeah, I
like, come on.
Just make it more like a cookout or just like a hangout, and you're like, oh hey, we're having XYZ. Just
all right, guys, we're gonna pop the balloon and see what color confetti it is, or I don't know, something that doesn't involve fireworks and starting fires or shooting people or whatever,
killing someone.
They bleed blue or whatever.
Let's see if they bleed blue or pink, guys.
Oh, so stupid. I just wasn't it 2020 where a couple was having a gender reveal and that started like a whole set of wildfires in California?
I think so.
God, what a fucking mess. Mm-hmm. What a mess that was.
Oh.
Okay, so
the date. Yeah. The date with Carlton and Monica.
Oh, so okay, after the whole, you see Carlton press one t-shirt that we don't see the design, but we know deep down it's the Beauty or Beats. He takes Monica out, and it's like, oh, he takes her out to dinner, and I'm like, damn, they sold that many t-shirts already. There must have been a big baby gender reveal party. They
need a lot of shirts made. Also, on the walk to the restaurant, Carlton's butt crack's hanging out, and they have to blur it. I'm like, wow, romance is in the air.
Speaking of t-shirts, Monica's t-shirt is inside out. The seams are showing.
I did not see that at all. I bet she had
that's amore. It's a beautiful night.
What was the episode we just watched where that woman wore the same 3 shirts? It was from the newest season.
Oh, I already forgot.
I don't remember her name, but she had like 3 graphic tees that she wore. And I bet it was one of those.
Oh, yes. Oh my God. Yes.
I don't know her name. I don't remember.
It wasn't her episode. It was her partner's episode.
Her husband. Yeah.
Yes. Was that Matt? No.
I don't remember.
I don't know. Who cares?
But this restaurant, empty as fuck. No one else was there.
Not a good sign.
Dead silent. So awkward.
Yeah. This is so strange. So Monica's saying how proud she is of Carlton, and Carlton is sweating buckets. His forehead, it looks like he's at the I don't know, the
water park.
Most stressful job interview of his life. The way he is sweating. It is insane how much he is sweating. So they start talking about enrolling in college together.
Yeah.
And I fucking called it. They're going to be that couple in college sitting in the back of the cafeteria, sniffing each other, nuzzling on each other.
What's that McDonald's?
Do you know?
The one of the girl and the guy, and they're like in the McDonald's.
Is that even allowed?
Is that allowed?
Is that allowed? Remember that Vine?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. They're just like nuzzled up.
No, they're they're going to be that couple in like the back of like study hall or what, the library going, you wonder what, you know why you're punished, baby girl? Yeah. Tell me why, baby. Tell me why, kitten. It's because I bit ya.
Ew.
Please, I'm gonna find that fucking audio. I will find that goddamn audio, guys.
Ew.
So
It's
gross.
So creepy. It's like,
Cause I bitch ya.
ew. I love the memes.
Is that allowed?
I love all the memes that are going around where it's like a text message and the girl asks the guy, she's like, oh, what's going on with the stock market? And the guy's like, don't worry about it, kitten. And she's like, okay, yay. That's also what I'm thinking of.
I'm so fucking grossed out. That is disgusting.
Ew, kitten.
I hate that shit. Don't worry, kitten.
Ew.
Daddy's here.
Ew. That's definitely,
I gotta take a bath after this.
That's definitely Carlton and Monica. Ew.
Oh, I'm so grossed out. God. And so where are we? 3 days
Their
later.
date night. Yeah,
After
the date.
their date night, Chantel is at the park with her kids.
Yeah.
Thank God we end on a cute note. Thank God. Because if that was the final scene, I would blow my brains out.
Yeah, no, she's at the park with the kids. They're having fun.
It's cute.
She's happy that she can finally go out with them and spend time with them. And they're having a good old time. Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually very sweet.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's so cute. Cannot wait to watch their Where Are They Now episode. I have not seen it yet.
Me either. I'm about to start it.
Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see where Monica is.
Oh, yes.
That's
so
my
guys,
girl. That's my girl.
So on Wednesday, guys, Wednesday the 26th, we are going to post our Patreon episode for Carlton and Shantel for the Where Are They Now? We're going to recap it on there. And I guess next week, we don't really know because we are waiting to find out what TLC is airing because we don't know. We can't figure it out.
I know. I have no idea. Definitely, I think we'll make a final decision this coming week of what we're going to cover because I know some of you guys like to watch the episode beforehand. So we're going to figure it out. I think I've seen some rumblings that the next episode is Where Are They Now? Is going to be Cedric and Lindsay. So Cedric is from original season 9, episode 2. Lindsay is from season 8, episode 2. But then again, I'm not sure because another thing I saw was it was some guy named Paul from season 10, episode 6.
So,
and then I also saw something that said it's going to be on Where Are They Now? Carrie from season 9, episode 3. But then again, I have no idea.
So we're probably going to have to wait until it actually airs and then figure it out.
Which it should be airing this coming Wednesday.
Yes.
So hopefully early enough that we can all figure it out. But we'll post the schedule this week for March, you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hope everybody has a good week.
Yeah, guys. Enjoy the week. Enjoy the end of February. All right. And everybody go get your gender reveal baby shirts at your local thrift shop. All right.
Alrighty.
Well, thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of My 600-Pound Podcast. You can find us on Instagram at My 600-Pound Pod or Facebook on My 600-Pound Podcast Discussion Group. And don't forget to leave us a review on Apple and Spotify.